Hi everyone, I am the Craftacular creator and today I am excited to share a process video for a festive Christmas card featuring Furgus and his gingerbread treat. This card was made using leftover Christmas supplies, no, not the endless turkey and veggies, but the background gingerbread men and a scrap of striped paper. If you love my content, don't forget to get clicky for Vicki. Like, subscribe and hit the bell. Your support truly means the world to me. As mentioned before, I used some leftovers, but I have shared the products I used to create them in the first place. I used Lawn Fawn Let It Shine paper, craft cardstock, Home Full of Holidays, Woodland Critter Winter add-on, outside in-stitch scallop circles, and candy cane background stencils. To begin, I stamped one of the dogs from Home for the Holidays. This was a Simon Says Stamp September set from 2023 and may not be easy to find. This dog reminds me of a Scottish Terrier, so I coloured him in dark grey and called him Furgus. Furgus. I used Copic alcohol markers and the caps can be seen on the screen. As you can see, I stamped him straight onto the scallop circle, so there was no fussy cutting to do. Here is how I turned my Christmas leftovers into something special. I trimmed the scrap of striped paper to fit perfectly across the centre of the card. The candy cane background was stenciled using Lawn Fawn, Lobster and Yeti ink on craft cardstock, and the gingerbread men were die cut from Lawn Fawn paper bag cardstock. Upcycling at its finest. Originally, I had stamped the sentiment straight onto the card, but I decided that it could have been clearer, and so I stamped the sentiments onto Lawn Fawn stitched banners cut from white cardstock instead. I lay out everything once more to make sure it all looks good. I attached a strip of paper, let's call this a belly band, with liquid glue. Then Furgus was attached with foam pads. I also attached the banners with foam pads. Here I add the gingerbread men, though in hindsight I wish I had placed a small black piece behind their eyes before doing so. But no worries, I fixed it in the end and here you see me doing that. For an extra festive touch, I dressed up the gingerbread men with red gems for their buttons. Finally, I added the panel to a card base using the scoreboard as a guide. Here's the final look at the card. It's amazing what you can create with leftovers. Even though this video goes live in January, I always find it's a great idea to make a few Christmas cards throughout the year to build up a stash. This card was inspired by episode 243 of Craft Roulette. The parameters can be seen on the screen. A card with a belly band, the strip that goes through the middle. I have a cottage with a red door and added neutrals. Furgus wears a fur coat. And there were a few upcycled elements added. With reference to Craft Roulette and its parameters, I've included a slide that explains what it's all about. If you haven't already, I highly recommend subscribing to Craft Roulette on YouTube. It's so much fun. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to get clicky for Vicki. It would mean the world to me. Take care for now, everyone. Ta-ta, and I'll be back soon.